Waiting for Sebastian to come in and join. You're here? You hear
What
me?
up?
All right, let's just get straight to it.
Absolutely. Can we talk
Okay.
about the pre-show of Amelia Potter and Ryan talking in a quiet room together?
No.
At least they did a pre-show.
Yeah, that's good.
No.
But all right, let's see. Max is getting in here also.
Some people said it wasn't that entertaining, and I actually disagree. I thought it was more entertaining because it was kind of chaotic.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just get straight into it for the people who are actually here. Anybody who wants to watch. So, okay, let's start. What should we start by talking about?
What what was your favorite part of the broadcast? What did you like?
In terms of the actual broadcast or the listening?
The lifting. What surprised you?
Okay, we'll start with good surprises. I wouldn't say I'm shocked, but Tiffany balled out.
Oh, finally. Do you think they were just so tired of getting yelled at about their
Okay. Here's my take. Honestly, I thought Tiffany was going to win. Okay. Then I wrote down all my numbers, and I'm like, I want Heather to win. So I lowered Tiffany's bench, and I lowered.
Bro's cooking the books.
I cooked the books to have Heather win. And then I felt like an idiot because I was pretty close, actually. Her squat, she squatted 169. I had her squat 168. She pulled 175. I had her pull, I think, 177. The only thing I was off by her bench. Her bench was really good, and she made attempts, 9 for 9. I don't know
what did her GL end up being?
175. It was easy. She could have pulled probably 180. She took a chill 2.5 kilo jump second to third, and it was air.
We're seeing this in every not every class, but we're seeing this where you have the young has there been an example of someone who's on the younger side not taking over the class?
Not really. I mean, it makes sense. If
that's kind of how it is.
Young, wait, what are you saying, Max?
It's just kind of how it is. You know, the younger people will prosper now that more talent is coming to the sport because more people are seeing it. And I'm thinking last year was that year where everyone was starting to make their ground, and then
but it's
now
not just
this year
that.
it's where they're
No, but
starting to come.
I don't think
you have two lifters who have the same total.
Yeah,
and then the younger one has the advantage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm saying
exactly.
They usually have a younger training age and faster progress. That's how it is. That's how it always is. I'm saying obviously we've seen some older people make progress, like good progress. It's not impossible, but generally the younger person's gonna surpass them. That's when it's close. That's how it works.
Right. Yo, Peter. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong about that. If we're talking about all the 59s, what does that entail? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just Mike up there. Everyone else, he's like their daddy, you know?
Okay, you know what? Did you, Sebastian, Max, both of you, did you see Megan Lee Smith's story?
I did not know.
No, was she throwing shade about the wild card or what?
Well, she should. Okay, so she put together her training total and the percentage, and she would have won Sheffield. It's ridiculous. She should have been the wild card for sure. She is the strongest 52 in the world. And
guys, we're all smart people. You know, even Max included. We know why they select the wild cards the way they do.
Wait. I know, but let me hold up and let me explain this difference. Okay, I get if you're going to select between two irrelevant contenders, right, for the wild card, and one of them is from Great Britain and it's cheaper and whatever, take that one. But if you have somebody who's not just somebody who can fight for breaking the record by 1 kilo, whatever, somebody who's a legit contender. And you don't take them. Instead, you put somebody who, listen, no disrespect, but putting somebody in who's going to be 5% below the world record is irrelevant. She's irrelevant. I don't care if she could have pulled for the deadlift world record. It's still, this is a total meet. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, I know. But again, it's you're 100% valid complaint, but reality strikes. They're not going to fly someone from New Zealand, which is literally the furthest place.
So Elliot said they apparently didn't select Megan because of some issues they had in the past. That's the problem though. we all agree, like, obviously it's a private meet, whatever, but like there's got to be some sort of oversight. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think they probably need to get rid of the wild card system or reform it. Like, even in the NFL, it's a wild card, but like it has a set criteria of who gets
Right.
in. Like, I think that would solve a lot of issues for everyone. I mean, it takes a little bit of the power away from SBD, but they have all the power anyway. Like, I don't see why you wouldn't want to go to a more, especially if the IPF's still going to be involved in this event, why you wouldn't want to go to a more rigid qualification. Like,
Right.
make them wear SBD on the platform, fine. Like,
let's go to the actual, like,
I think
lifting,
it's
whatever.
like
Let's
being
just start.
forced to wear SPD is the problem though. Like, why does everyone have to like dead ass forced to do that? Because like the
Well, I
body
mean, they run the meet.
situation,
they
It's
pay
their
for
meet.
they,
like money,
yeah,
they're just like forcing
so
it down
again,
everyone's throats.
it's a we had this discussion many times before. It's a weird circumstance where you have the pinnacle of the sport that's not ran by the league itself. Like, no other sport isn't like this, where you have like this kind of weird dynamic. But yeah, the Elliot just said they pay for everything, so like you can't really. You're in a rock and a hard place, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with lifting. Let's start with, I guess, let's just start with the woman. Max, start with you. Give me one or two of your biggest, like, positive surprises and negative surprises on the women's side.
I'd probably say like the most positive surprise was like seeing Alba like really like get PR that total like crazy. Like that was so awesome to see, especially with that what happened last Sheffield where like she kind of like fell short to Meg. The fact that she won Worlds this year and then she won Sheffield, like she's had a stacked year for sure. And then second positive is Tiffany, bro. Like, I mean, we've already mentioned it, but Tiffany finally, like, 9 for 9. The French are going 9 for 9. Bro, this is like the greatest day of our lives. Like, bro, finally, like 4 for 9, 5 for 9, 6 for 9. Like, bro, what happened? Like, there's something in the water over there now, but I guess they're fixing their attempt selection, which is crazy. But Tiffany, like especially, she's been doing meets at like above the 47s, like 1 kilo, and been totaling like 450 for like the past 3 meets and shit. But when it counts, it's always like 430, something every single time. But now she finally did it, and she got the second one in Sheffield. So I mean, you can't be
Right.
mad. Oh, wait, first, sorry, first.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's the best comparison. She's like, previously when her total went down at bigger meets, like, we're talking about like the difference between like going down like 10, 15 kilos from when she competed at like 55. I mean, not 55, but like 49, 50 kilos, like a big cut. Here she's clearly stronger than she's ever been before, and she's clearly the strongest 47. Like, it's not like particularly close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sad part. It's like no
Well, I
shade to
want to.
Heather.
I
It's no shade to Heather, but we talk about this all the time. It's like Heather squats 160 in training, and then in the platform like 150 is an RP like fucking 20. Like I don't get it. Like I don't at all. It's an
Right.
intensity issue, or that's what I think it is. But
I don't know what it is. It's weird because like we've seen this for years, and she's not like she has to cut, so it's not that. I don't
yeah,
know.
she doesn't. She tells me she stays at 47 year round, and I'm just like, bruh, like.
Right. Yeah. What, Sebastian? What do you want to say?
Well, I was going to talk about. I mean, Brittany Schlater loading 299 to put all the chips on the table. Like that. That was actually.
So first off, I don't think she loaded 299. I think it was like 295 or something.
295.
Whatever. I appreciate when people put all the chips out.
I would say one of my takeaways, Joe, just is like as somebody who like likes numbers and handling whatever, just some of the attempt selection made no sense. Like, I mean, for like let's say for Brittany, right? She's insanely strong, right? So she loaded 285 for a second deadlift when the world record is like 287 and a half. Like, if you're planning on pulling for the win on your third, then just chip that record on your second. Like, there's no difference between 2.5 kilos at that, whatever. Make the $5,000, like improve your, like, it makes no sense. Like, I'm looking at some of these like attempts. Some of them made a lot of sense, and some of them it's like what are you doing?
Yeah, with the one with Amanda, like she shot for the moon with that shit, and she could have
So
secured
that
the
also,
bag.
I was watching that, and I was thinking, obviously, like, forget about hindsight, but even before the lifts happened, I was thinking it's so silly to let the other lifter pull first and then try to just go and chip the record, take the $5,000, improve your placing, like she would have moved up like a couple, like 3 spots, and then if the other person takes it back, they take it back, but like she would have gotten it. Like, she was really close.
The likelihood is just way higher if you would have gotten it. Like
Yeah, if she
getting the
won,
lift is so much better.
Wait, so hold on. Okay, what walk me through this. So she took fourth. So she was trying to collect one spot
She was jumping 2 spots.
or two.
She was trying to
Jumping
jump
2 spots and then $5,000.
Well, $5,000 doesn't mean anything if when you jump that many spots, you're moving up to like, what's that payout? You're putting all the chips. She's putting all the chips on the table. She was trying to hit the record total.
But it wasn't though, because like she literally like once she's loading that, she could have loaded 2.5 kilos more to load for first. Like that's like weird. Like if you're doing that, then load for first. Like it's weird to like. I guess they just thought that's what she had, which is fine. Like you try to take what you have, like if you could.
I mean, it's 10 kilos on a 660-pound deadlift. Like
First, why not load 2.5 more for first? Why load for second?
I don't know.
That's a lot of money between second overall and fifth.
So and load 2.5 more for first. But either way, that's not.
Wait, no. What are you talking? I'm talking about overall placing.
Yeah. You're talking about Brittany's third deadlift. She didn't pull for the win. She pulled for second.
Yeah, the difference between fifth and second is like
I understand.
$7,000.
What I'm saying is if she loaded 295 and a half. If she loaded 298, that would be pulling for first.
I mean, if she failed it regardless.
Oh, and then look, in that case, if you were pulling for first, I would have loaded 298.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's dumb.
What I'm saying is,
that.
what I'm saying is, she took 285 on her second, and then 295 and a half on her third. What I'm saying is, load 288 on her second. Take the deadlift record on her second, and then
right.
load for the win.
Right. Okay.
Because
so
you put yourself in such a bad position by loading 285. Then
you cost yourself $5,000 for a few keys. Like
it's like now you're in a tough spot. Like you decide, do I want to load for the deadlift world record or do I want to load for placing? Like you can just do that. You can just do both. Like do it on your second.
Right. Well, it's going to be both anyway.
But I'm saying if you do,
but now you don't have to worry about it.
Then you don't have to worry about it. Your third can purely be about placing.
Yeah, that was kind of silly.
Right.
You saw that all the time in the squats. The second attempts would always be the record anyway. Yeah, that's weird.
Well, listen, it makes sense to go for the record on your third if either you're only a little bit above, like let's say your top end is right near the record, then go for it on your third. Or if your top end is way above the record. But if your top end is like, let's say 2.5, 5 kilos above the record, then if you don't take it on your second, now you have a tough spot in your third. Do you want to just chip the record or do you want to go for your top end? You know what I'm saying? Now you have to decide.
Yeah.
So it's like,
who disappointed?
Okay, I would say, I mean, Heather, obviously.
But she didn't disappoint. She just got steamrolled.
No, but in terms of like squatting way under what she did like the deadlift, like whatever, like she messed up that third deadlift, fine. But like the squat, like I was like a little disappointed in I knew she wasn't gonna match what she did in the gym, but like 150 was a little.
By that much is just like.
Who else disappointed? I mean.
Meg. I mean, but to be fair, like she competes like every 4 weeks. Like it's insane how much she competes. At least like the past year, it's ridiculous.
Well, and I mean, okay, so it was so funny. I literally talked about it on my podcast on Wednesday. I'm like, people are gonna get fucked by the bench rule because the bench rule was not a rule. It was a clarification of an existing rule, and so the bench heave rule was already in place. So they were going to enforce it because it was already in place. It's not a new rule that's coming with the new rule set in March. So I was like, I knew that was going to happen. And of course, what was funny what happened with Meg is she just wasn't sinking. And if she would have synced like she did on her third, she would have had her bench would have been back.
I don't know. This whole bench thing is ridiculous. I can never tell when something's a good lift or not good lift in any of those. Like, it's just like
because sometimes they're calling lockout. They were calling lockout all the time because people weren't locking about.
Yeah, I don't understand the bench rule. I don't get it.
But people were conflating the bench rule with other rules. They assumed every time it was a red light, it was because of bench depth. When half the time, like perch was lockout, some were up and down, some were butt lift, which you can't even see on the stream. So it's like there needs to be like we talked about this. Every referee call in the year 2026 needs to have a color code. Every single one. Give me 20 different colors, and then that helps hold the referees accountable. Like, I just don't understand why
And
every
then
single call can't have a color.
the problem with that is now, like, I mean, yeah, clarification, that definitely makes it, like, easier to clarify which, but now the fans have to go through 20 new different cards
Bro,
and
I know
colors,
every
and then
single
the refs have
football
to do the
penalty. I
same
know how many
thing, like,
yards it
oh,
is.
what color do I
Like,
have
what
to,
are you
like,
talking about? We
Yeah,
know all this
Max,
stuff.
Max. Imagine in football, like instead of like them clarifying whether it's passing interference or defensive
I
holding,
get it,
they just threw
but
out
like
a green card. Now it's like,
I think there might
oh,
be a better way to do it, but I think
Like,
like
like
you're on the right
soccer.
track, but there's definitely a better, more organized way to do it. I don't think like making 20 different colors is the way though.
I mean, I don't see. I know it's a lot, but maybe 20 is a lot, but like
okay.
15.
How about
Like,
this?
come
How about this?
on,
How
I
about
come
let me
think
put
I
it
on.
this
think
This is
I
basic
think
shit.
I think
Listen,
that
give them some sort of electronic thing. They put down what their code is,
We already
what the red
do.
light
When
yeah,
you
for,
ref, you
and then
have a
on the
phone with all the
screen,
colors.
yeah,
yeah,
and,
but
no,
the
and then
thing
on
is
the
it's not
screen,
clarified. They don't clarify. They don't tell the audience. They don't like show it on the screen. They
Okay,
just
so then show
leave
it
it to
on
your
the
listen,
screen.
you can
imagination.
do
Like
both. It's the year 2026. When you press the button with the color, it should say what the call is. It's
Yeah.
not that
it
hard. This
should.
is like the
It's just
easiest
like the
shit to
basics.
implement.
Yeah, it's the basics, but people can't get it right. It's weird.
Well, hey, listen, we didn't even have a scoreboard on the screen to know who's winning. So, like, can we do that?
Right.
Can this
Yeah.
be I'm looking at SBD in the eye.
Hey,
A
predict.
scoreboard for who's winning the meet. I want to know when I turn on the game who's winning. The little one in the corner, first, second, third. Not a forecast. I don't need a forecast. I don't need to know who might win on a perfect day if the weather's nice. Who is currently winning? Like every other fucking sport. It's like the bare fucking minimum.
Per usual,
Yeah.
field delete says, oh man.
Anything else? Anything else interesting on the woman? I mean, I guess both of the 84 pluses did pretty well.
Yeah, balled
Sunita
out.
getting her deadlifts, not getting caught, not like previously the last
Finally, bro.
had
Finally.
issues with like soft.
I'm so tired of her bitching about the refereeing. Sonita, you're squatting high. Okay, you're squatting
Okay.
high, and that's why they're calling you for squatting high. It's not because your quads are big. It's because you're squatting high. If I on the live
Okay.
stream from the front can call it high, it's high. Like you're
Context
lucky.
on
She's lucky she got
Sebastian.
318.
Context for everyone who's watching. Sebastian thinks that the big ass quads and legs are cope for why you can't hit depth, which I think to a
Listen,
degree
I
yes,
know it
but a lot
confuses
of
some
it I don't think
referees,
so.
but it's not like it's just stupid.
I mean, yeah, you should go lower, but at the same time, some people's fucking legs are massive. It's
No, she's
impossible
just
to tell the difference
clearly
below
high.
the knee. It's very hard to do that, and some people just straight up can't,
This
bro.
isn't
Like,
this isn't Russ where it's like
bro.
borderline. She's clearly high.
Oh yeah, Sonita for sure. But like Russ, like I think he hits high, but at the same time, if he was like skinny, I think it would pass just because it's so much easier to tell. But because his legs are so big, like
Yeah,
it's way
I mean
harder.
Jesus is a freak because his body composition is good enough. He can hit that easy.
Yeah. That too. Jesus
Yeah,
is like some people are just it's just not fortunate. I've always said that Russ has bad squat levers, but he's filled out so much that it's like it doesn't matter.
What?
what?
Okay,
I've
we're gonna.
always said this stuff
All
a
right,
million
yeah. Let's.
times, but yo, I don't care. Yo,
No.
Russ was put on this earth
Bro,
to
look at
squat. I'm
Russ's
sorry.
trunk.
Like,
Yo,
what are
if
you
Russ
talking
was,
about?
listen, Russ has been jacked for the entire time he's been in powerlifting. Imagine if Russ was skinny, okay? Imagine if Russ was skinny. You would see this trunk lean like this. You can see how big his legs are. They're like this long.
Okay,
And then
stop,
his
stop,
trunk
stop,
lean
stop,
is
stop.
like this. You can see that.
Russ is built to squat. What do you mean bad left? No.
Yeah.
Bro, because he's massive. That's exactly why. His waist is massive. His legs are massive. But imagine if he was skinny. He would probably like have bad levers because he's skinny, bro.
Okay.
Because he's massive. He has a massive
When you
waist. He
see,
has a massive body
imagine
that
he was
makes
a
it
different
worse for
person.
him.
What would he imagine he was? I don't understand. Okay. Next. Anything else on the women's side? We were still on the women's side.
What else? Okay, and Agatha not being there. Like,
So
we
okay,
have to discuss that.
obviously, we all agree that it's ridiculous and that it whatever. But like,
I don't think it's ridiculous.
Wait. Actually, a good point.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all. I think that you're not following whether you like the rules or not. You're not following the rules of your federation, and you're like, oh, why am I in trouble with my federation? Like,
bro, it's like, but they just like it's
it's the
clearly like
federation's
they're
that
just
actual rules.
targeting her, bro. It's so clearly like obvious. Like
so
they're just
here, okay, this is the way I understand it. Basically, she wanted to bring her coach, her personal coach, Pavel, to the World Games. And the Federation doesn't like him for whatever reason, probably not a good reason, doesn't like him, and said no. And then she said, I'm not going if I can't bring my personal coach. And the Federation then suspended her for not showing up to that meet.
So that's the ridiculous part. Like, I get the not letting you bring the coach. Why you get to? It makes no sense.
Because she refused. Because she refused to compete.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? How a lot of the Americans booted out of World Games. A lot of the Americans booted out of World Games.
Hold on. I'm not saying I agree with any of this, but let me explain it in a real sport context. Okay, if LeBron James, playing for the Lakers, said, I'm not playing unless I can bring my trainer on the trip, the Lakers probably wouldn't do this in reality, but the Lakers could suspend him for violating team rules.
This is not a team
wouldn't be able to play.
Bro,
we're not there yet.
It's an option.
That's fine. That's fine. We're not there yet. That's fine. I think it's stupid, but I'm trying to explain it in a real sport context. It is dumb, but you have to understand the process of this thing.
What you're missing is that nothing to do with us being there yet or not. It's not a good comparison. This is not a game. It's not like, let's say a player says, I'm not going to play. The team has every right to suspend them. This is an option. You choose which meets you compete at. Let's say in tennis, let's say Rafael Nadal.
No. What they would argue is it's a little different in Poland. I'm guessing they're arguing that she's somewhat an employee, and so she's suspended from representing Poland, which is what you do when you compete for that federation. She's no longer. They don't want her representing Poland anymore, so she's suspended from competing in that federation. Listen. We're just trying. I'm trying to explain through it.
It's ridiculous.
Sure.
I'm saying if Rafael Nadal decided he didn't want to play one of the majors for whatever reason, he wasn't hurt. Let's say he wanted to take a vacation then, and that would be like Spain saying,
hold on. Golfers are independent contractors. She is an employee of PIFSC. It's different.
No, she isn't. She doesn't get paid from the federation.
I was under the impression that was the whole
paid from the state, I'm pretty sure.
She gets paid from the country. She does not get paid from the federation.
Yeah, but the federation they're all like, the government and the federation are intermingled.
No.
It's like, that's the Soviet model.
Problem. The problem is that it isn't. The problem is that the federation is mismanaged and is
that's
ridiculous.
Fine. That's all fair contention. I mean,
whatever.
Okay, hold on. Let's move the discussion. Let's move the discussion to what's next for Agatha. No. We're still talking.
Why are we not talking about the fact that Agatha was not a guaranteed win? By the way, like no one's talking about that. The fact
that is an interesting point.
Agatha wouldn't have swept. No, she wouldn't have. Not at all. She would have.
We're not talking about whether she would have won or not. We're talking about not having the best powerlifter in the world and the biggest star on the female side.
I know. I'm just saying, let's move on. We've beaten this point to death. But I'm just saying,
Agatha. Hold on. The question is, when does she come back? Like, what's the current update?
It's a year.
Oh, so she's gonna miss the next Sheffield?
When was she suspended?
Yeah.
When was it? I don't remember what time period it was.
Well, if it's a year, then she's gonna miss Worlds. So then she'll miss Sheffield.
She's gonna miss Worlds, and then most likely miss Sheffield. And guarantee you, watch, they're gonna do some bullshit where they're gonna suspend her more. I guarantee you.
That wouldn't surprise me, given the.
That's stupid as hell. That's the problem with the sport. Why would you suspend your best lifter for some retarded? It's so stupid.
So I mean, my question has been like, if this happened in another sport, and like,
it's brain dead.
Wouldn't like sponsors be mad? Wouldn't sponsors be furious because athletes draw viewership and that nerfs their viewership?
Well, think about it this way, Sebastian. Right? We'll use your example. Let's take a sport. Right? Let's take a team sport. Let's say Greece or whatever. Which Slovenia? Luca is from where? Slovenia.
I don't know. Throw a dart.
What?
I'm done.
Throw a dart. Like
whichever. I think he's Slovenian, but whichever country it is. Imagine that country decide they're going to suspend Luca from the Olympics because he missed something, whatever. That would just be stupid. Without him, you don't even make like the Olympics. Like you don't even make like you're not even a top 16 country in the world. With them, you're competing. It's suspending your best athlete for a stupid reason is just stupid by the federation. They're doing it purely because.
Not once did I say this made sense. I'm trying to make sense of it, but like
we're done with that either. Anything else on the women's side interesting?
I wouldn't. I think.
Yeah. So wait. So we're not going to see her until 2027.
And that's what it's looking like. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Okay.
tough. But anyway, men's side. What do we
Men's
got?
side. Okay. Okay. There's a lot more to talk about here.
So Perk doing it was nice. I mean, I don't know for what.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to think about, like, was that what you wanted to see? Like, I don't know if it was what I wanted to see.
Listen. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been hating on Perk since like the beginning, bro. Like this guy like is like on fraud watch perma since 2023. Like that good meat was RPE 8. Okay, he broke the world record. Cool. It was a moment. Ever since then, this guy is just like always saying like, oh yo, next meet is gonna be my best one yet. Sandbags makes an excuse every single time. So this meet, he finally like was like, okay, I'm totaling 900, and he tried, bro. He tried.
Can
He
you
tried as hard as
imagine if
possible. I can't
what
imagine
the
none of it.
cope would be if he missed that deadlift because of the grip? Can you imagine? I can't. I mean, that would. I mean, it would be. I mean, that's the.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Oh,
like, I've literally like Ellie was just talking about this, or like just other people in general were already talking about how Joe and Perk are like in DMs talking about to people like how the knurling was.
Yeah. Okay. Listen.
They're already doing that. Like
Okay.
even
The guy
DMs,
put in the best performance in the history of powerlifting. Let's just talk about the positives and leave the negatives to people that actually had negatives in this meet. I mean,
Yeah.
he showed up.
the negatives is what's entertaining. I'm fuck the positives.
So then talk about there's other lifters you have negatives to talk about. Why are we?
Do you like how did you see when I sent the picture of the Sheffield and I circled Emil Norland? Like, who the fuck is this guy? And it turns out he didn't do terrible.
He didn't do bad. He hit a 20-kilo PR. I mean, can you even deny
So
that?
we don't need to talk about Perk in terms of negatives. He balled out. Okay, he balled out. We all thought this was going to happen. We thought he was going to go for the bench world record and miss.
Who invited Ivan Campano Diaz? Who it was like? Yeah, let's invite this guy.
What do you mean? Who invited him? Are you
No. That's
are you lost?
bad take. L take.
Are you lost? Are you?
Okay. First off,
That's wild. He did 93%. Who invited this guy?
Bro.
Who invited this Joe Bornstein guy? 11.
Buddy. You understand this guy's totaled 690 in training, and he cuts very well. He loses little to no strength on his cuts. He got injured in coming into the meet. That's why he totaled that. He was injured on his leg.
That's a bad.
Okay, thanks for the bag of excuses.
I'll tell you why it's a bad cope, right? I'll tell you why it's a bad cope. He did get injured, which is why he wasn't going to be anywhere near 700. But if you look at his training, like a week out, he posted, I think it was like an extremely easy, like 215 squat, like a one extremely easy
635, right?
All I'm extremely easy. So I wasn't expecting 700, but
I was expecting 640, 650. I wasn't expecting 690 or like 670.
I'm saying based off his week out training, he should have hit like 660, 670. He should have been a threat for the world record.
Yeah, it's just not his day. He's just injured, bro. He'll come back stronger next time.
That's
He'll
fine,
total more in the gym next time.
What happened to Russ?
Russ, bro. Yo.
What happened to Russ? Okay, hold on. So last year he performed to standard. Like, what variables changed? What did he end up totaling? What's the total?
Who, Emil? 920.
Russ.
No, Russ.
Oh, Russ. 890.
893.5.
893.
So he added 3 kilos from last year?
Yo. You're telling me, no. Let's not establish this. You're telling me Perk on this day, who had a 907.5 top end, had he not missed the bench, and he got 350 deadlift, right? He would have out-totaled Russ. Someone that's 2 weight classes above and is considered the go to the sport. Yo, Russ, hang it up, bro. Like, dead ass.
Okay.
Hang it up,
yeah,
bro.
whatever. No. Anyway, actually,
what is next for Russ? He has to go to Open?
He has to go to PA Nats on a 4-week turnaround is what the problem is. And he's unk. Like, he's not going to recover. It's over.
I think that's over. I think that's over dramatized.
It's over.
Okay. No. Obviously, Max loves over dramatizing. But what I will say though with Russ is that for Russ to be competitive with like the amount of 93s in the U.S. and in the world who are in like the 920 plus range, for him to be competitive with them, he has to be squatting like 365 plus, and which he missed, right? Like his deadlift's a problem, right? He's gotten bigger. It makes it his grip. He's having grip issues. He's having like it's on his quads. It's getting messed up. Like he's gonna have issues with deadlift. The fact that his bench regressed, I don't know what happened there.
Yo, what are we doing? Like, I'm so lost. Like, how do you lose? You bench 215 in training, right? You bench 215 and 20 at 86 kilos. Your whole weight class up, and you bench 12.5 less at
Yeah.
96 in cut range. What are you doing? Are you lost? Like,
I,
what's wrong with training? Something has to
I
be
mean,
addressed.
even deads were very disappointing. Like I knew he wasn't gonna pull like 800, but like what happened
Like,
on that? Like I don't know. This was Ross was extremely disappointing. Like
yeah,
his squat was. I never expected him to like match what he did in the gym, that E20 squat. A because
yeah.
it was high, and B because I just didn't think it was going to happen. But like his squat was. I expected him to hit 366 or whatever it was that he missed. I expected that. That was a little disappointing. His bench, no idea what happened there, and his deadlift, like we knew, was trending down. But like this was like
Yo, Ilya.
Ilio, when you competing? When you competing next?
Yo, Ilya, when you totaling 900, bro?
Ilya, when are you benching?
Yeah. Son, I'm crying.
No,
Yo,
listen,
but
we listen. Needs we need a 180 bench from Ilio.
no, like 180 bench and it's wraps, bro. Like that ass. Just call it. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, with Russ, bro, what Big Body said, from what Big Body said, apparently cutting from 96 to 93
No,
was
no, no,
was
no.
big.
His message made no sense. He switched it. He fixed it later.
Yeah, I know. Let's just go off of what he said for a moment, okay?
No,
He
but
cut
he
from
said
96
he
point
switched.
something.
He didn't cut from 96. He was never 96.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought too.
He
I was
was
like,
206.
fuck out of here.
206 is 1 pound over the weight class. 96
Right.
is is 6.5 pounds over the weight class. Not the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. And then what else? What else?
Rush
Fucking
just
what?
switched to sumo. That is a terrible take.
He would
That
have
is a
even worse
horrible take.
problems than he has now if he switched to sumo. It's just good. He has to go conventional.
Bro, okay.
Let's
What's
not. Yo, look at what Elliot said. Let's not
this
take
big body
anything
Elliot
Big Body said
Gravity?
seriously.
But no, like legit, I almost removed that other dude from the chat because like I don't know who he is. Like it's one thing for Elliot to argue, I'm good with that. Elliot and Big Body keep arguing. This other dude, I don't even know who you are. Like just get out of
Oh,
my chat,
it's Quake.
Did
It's
you see
Quake's
Big
friend. It's
Body's like
Quake's friend.
unfollow me?
It's Quake's friend.
bro. Wait, how do we switch the settings? Like it should go back to I'm
No,
only one who
did
has
you see
light
did you
power.
see like a week ago that guy was talking shit at Big Body and I said put your money where your mouth is, bro. We raised for slips in this chat. Like if you're not willing to put some money on it, then don't
We
talk.
no no
I
no.
don't
It's
want to
not
hear
we. It's not we,
anything.
bro. It's you, Big Body, Future, and fucking the other Max. That's the only people
No,
who's
no, no,
wasting
no,
money.
no.
You
Listen,
guys are
listen.
insane.
You got to be willing to bet some amount of money on what you say, even if it's $1. If I go, I bet you $1, and you're not going to take it up, then you need to shut the fuck up.
No, because
Wait.
listen.
Pause. Everyone shut up. Ilya said I checked my bench technique 2 days ago. I have some surprise I shelled it. Ilya, you cutting down to the 66s again?
You're going to shrink a foot?
If
Ilya's
Ilya cuts to the 66s, I'm dead.
son of Brian.
Bro, he doesn't even need a bench. You literally don't even need the bench. You could bench 2 reds and you'll still win.
Ay.
Joe, the biggest winner of Sheffield.
No,
He could have been if Perk folded.
On paper, like, yeah, like, I mean, no, everyone expected him to be like near the bottom.
What
So,
percentage would have that
like,
been if he missed if Perk missed his third deadlift? What percentage would have that been?
It would have been 88.73, which would have been Elliott range, but I don't know what percentage.
I'll tell you. Give me a second. That would have put him at 3.6%.
Yeah, so he's. I mean, Perk. I mean, it actually sucks for Perk that he had to push as hard as he did, push the record, which is going to screw him later to fend off Elliott. That's.
I mean, bro, let's see, bro. Let's see, bro. It's gonna be a great fight.
Perk bulked to 120. I don't think his heart.
It's physically
His heart
possible
couldn't
for him.
handle that.
891.5. Hey,
Bro,
I'm not saying you're wrong, but
if he shows up with 892.5 or 892, I mean, we're burning Tahoe to the ground. Tahoe is going.
because the thing,
all the snow will be melted.
The thing
Well,
is,
forget the total. The second Elliot loads 340 on his third squat and hits it, and like like the commentators a lot of times are pretty clueless until like they finally realize, oh wait, let me look at the prognosis. Oh wait, when when Six Pack finally looks and sees 340 squat weight plus bench plus that, and he realizes that Perk's in danger. Oh,
Do you think?
that
Do you
was.
think? Do you think Ryan knows what Elliot's capable of, or do you think he thinks like, oh, Elliot's at like 80?
Oh yeah, you know, he's definitely.
No. To be fair, nobody that like is not following him closely is gonna know because like he doesn't do heavy like
Flashy
singles
stuff.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's not
So
flashy.
it's much harder to look at like a set of 4 with 300 kilos versus like seeing somebody take 330 and be like, oh, he looks like he has a little more in the tank. He could probably hit 335,
Yeah,
340.
people lack the context behind that. Which, if you know, like Elliot personally, this guy like tapers to the moon. He does not take heavy, like relatively, and then he just tapers like fucking how many damn kilos
Well,
into his muscle.
it's similar to like for like a year with Adi when he was like coming out of nowhere. He was doing the same thing. He was hitting like sets in training well below like his like 100 max, and they translated. So if you can translate your like set of 3 or 4 at RP 8 to like a single at 10, and you can do it well, that's better for everyone because it's better for the lifter because they don't actually need to put the fatigue of taking an RP 9 single, and and as long as the coach can do it. But for like the watchers, like you're not gonna see it and be like, oh, this dude's gonna beat Perk.
Yeah.
Dino Jurgens, you can thank Max for that.
What do you
That's
think
literally
me?
because, dude, the content in powerlifting was complete ass
I
until, guys, for those of you who don't know, like, that no one's going to admit
thank
this
me.
except the people who were
Thank me,
there.
guys.
Okay, so House America, like, and powerlifting content in general was just terrible forever. And then Max said this shit sucks in the comments. And then the guy who runs the page said, "What would you improve?" And Max listed like 15 different things. And Powerlifting
And
Media
then they
has been
started doing it,
it's
and
been
that's
good
what
as
happened. What
fuck
did I
since
say?
then. Now, I will say there's a couple things. One is like they've taken the restraints off a lot too, like the federations. Like federations stopped. I think it was one of those things where the media people just needed to start doing it, and then the federation would stop. Would like I don't think the federation ever really cared. I think people just needed to start doing it, but it's been much better. Like you got, dude. The only stuff that I'm the king of this. The only stuff that works is stuff that pisses people off. You got to get in people's craw. You got to piss them off. Otherwise, no one's gonna pay attention. No one's gonna watch. Nothing goes viral more than hate shit. Like you gotta like why do you think Conor McGregor is like the biggest superstar? Because he just gets in everyone's fucking craw. Like,
Yeah.
how was that list at Future? How about that list when we made those stupid lists?
Yeah.
People just lit the internet on fire. Like,
Listen, the best take of that was Sebastian putting Elliott in his top 10.
Yo. Back when he totaled 70-66, man, that felt like it was 10 years ago.
okay. Tony Cliff was in there too, and he hasn't been heard of since.
He's on a Equip side now. You know that, right? He's on the Equip
Oh,
side.
that's where all the old guys go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else. So we talked about Russell a bit. Let's talk about Bornstein.
I feel so bad for him.
Was it just too much in too short of a time frame?
I don't know.
I think we've had this discussion before in the group chat where we were like, Joe Bornstein, like you have a 920 top end, right? You're an 83. You have a like relatively small frame compared to the other 83s, and you're pushing RP10 every single block. That's not good for you, bro. There's no way you can retain that strength now with how
You think
high.
he's going
I don't
up
know.
again?
I disagree. Honestly, I think it was just fluky, a bad day. Like I think we're gonna see him go. I think we're gonna see him go and win Nats and total like 890, 900. I think like his squat he overreached a little bit. His bench, I thought he went a little too heavy. Like he still took the world record, like the 219, but I didn't think he had.
He went a little too heavy. He went 219, took it, and then went up 5 keys. You wanted to go
No,
up
no,
2.5?
I don't. What I mean by that, I don't mean that 5 kilos is too much of a jump. What I mean is that he didn't have 224 in him. So I think by going 219 on a second, he kind of basically took like his third as a second.
Oh, okay.
Like I think his top end was probably let's say like 221, 222, but you're not going to take that 2 kilo jump. So I think once he wanted to lock it in on a second, but once he did that, he kind of nerfed himself.
I think
he lost. Had he pulled his third, he lost 50 keys.
Yeah,
from
no,
his
of
first
course.
to his third deadlift. Yeah.
Of course, I'm saying I think his deadlift just like didn't show up, and that's it. Like I think it'll show up Nats, and it'll total between 890 and 910, and probably win Nats.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. We've seen crazier things. It's a 4-week turnaround. It's a shorter turnaround with a higher top end, not to mention Jaden Lowe and Taylor Atwood. Like, you can't count those guys out, bro. They have like an 880 plus top end, and if Joe misses a single attempt, it's cooked, bro. Like, it's just simple as that. Who knows? We'll see. It's a shorter turnaround from Worlds too. You have to keep that in mind. It's a shorter one.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys talk about it so. I mean, I don't know nothing about anything, but like you guys talk about it so like myopically, like it's like the nuclear end of the world. Like you're telling me there isn't some combination of rest and recovery, and there isn't a strategy for this. I mean, there isn't a Powerlifting Now video about a short turnaround. Like,
bro, Sebastian, I agree with you. I think he's gonna go in and perform well in that.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, your top end's going to suffer a little bit, but we have data. I mean, there are guys who, like, I think the average GL drop off from people who compete in back-to-back weeks is like 1 point. Like, it's not anything. It's not insane.
Oh yeah, let's talk. Elliot, so Nita left flex. Did anybody know that before yesterday?
I found out like later on, and I was like,
I assume she's tagging him, so I'm sure someone like I don't follow. Do any of us follow her religiously? Like,
no.
I mean, I just kind of like look at what she's doing in training.
Of all the people to leave, that actually kind of surprised me. I didn't. Did you think she had that much of a?
No. I kind of was like, one of these days, maybe if it keeps just going wrong, and then
what do you keep going wrong?
What about the rest of them?
She was a nobody before flex.
Yeah, that's what. Of all the people, that surprised me,
bro. But like, just keep in mind of like psychologically, like the behavior. Like she seems very uptight and very like true to her morals and wants to win so bad. So it's like when it's not working anymore,
what wasn't working? Like,
yeah, no, I feel no. I like of all. I know we talk about it all the time. Of all the people who needed to switch, she wasn't.
I don't think it was her though. I think if there's anyone, it would be Russ. Like no doubt, it has to be Russ.
Okay. Yeah,
it has to be Russ.
I don't, Max. What do you? Why would Russ? It makes no sense. Anyway, back to the men.
Because you can make progress with them for a long time, but that doesn't mean you're gonna keep making progress when you're so late in your career. Sometimes you just need a fresh approach.
Listen, no, maybe just
a fresh
approach doesn't mean a new coach, right? He was doing something. He was in 83 his whole career. He's in 93 now. So yeah, it might take time to figure out what the news. You don't need a new coach for that.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just
saying. Well, and I don't think Russ is someone who relies on the coach. I think the coach is more of a guide than a. Yeah. I don't think Russ. I think Russ is. If Russ is like this isn't working, he's going to be. I think he's someone who needs someone more of a monitor. So I think he's the last person. But here's the thing. Listen, you can talk all you want about the flexes. I mean, what they've done with Jesus, I'm not leaving. If I'm a heavyweight, that's kind of who I'm going to. Like,
yeah.
I'm surprised. You can't. I mean, you can't disagree with how they're able to. I think his programming lends better towards heavier people. So I think that may help too. I think the less frequent, more maximal stuff just lends better to heavier athletes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the 105s. So first off, Anthony got absolutely screwed. That second squat was good. I don't know what I don't know why that got called.
That's the problem because
that cost
I ref and so when I call like foot movement a lot because it happens more than you think. And so what happens is if they red light a squat on foot movement for one red and then it goes to the jury and they clearly see foot movement, they're gonna pull it. So like I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been taken or should have been, but we need clear communication about what the call was so then we can look and be like, oh, his foot moved. Like if you don't know what the call is, he could have missed the rack command. You can't hear the rack command and then people got there has to be some. There's no reason why this can't be fixed. Me and Matt Garrett
rejoin my comments
2 years ago. 2 years ago, me and Matt Garrett talked about this.
Okay, now we could a little less noise now.
The adults. Wait, you mean not playing video games, playing video games in the middle of the conversation?
No, but seriously, so he got screwed that second because he would have taken the world record squat on his third. So he would have added like 10 kilos. B, he would have
and five bands.
Right. And then it messed everything up. Meaning it messed everything up. I think his third bench, missing 10 kilos there was like pretty hurtful. Like I thought he had that in him based on like training, but like losing that out was like pretty bad.
Yeah, well, and also it took away the pressure from Perk, which like was the only chink in Perk's armor was going to be the pressure.
There was no pressure on Perk. Nobody was beating Perk on a decent day.
The voices in his head.
No, but him losing to Keenan, bro. That third deadlift by Keenan.
Yeah.
What was that? Like I was watching it, I was like, you see, like
I was at the front desk, and some kid comes out of the main gym, comes to the front desk and goes, "That's the worst call I've ever seen." He's watching on his phone. And he's like,
"It's okay." You know, like when somebody like takes like a third deadlift or something, and they complete the lift, but like it's obvious that like either it was up and down. Like it was obvious that it wasn't a good lift, but like you still try to finish it, and then you look at the lights, like no, you're gonna get reds. That's the kind of the vibe I was like, okay, he finished. Like he gets the down command, he's gonna get reds, right? And then the 3 whites, I was like shocked.
So I think what they do is when the referees reposition, they like it's like almost all 3 of them are at the front, which I always thought was weird. Like
I hate that. I hate that.
Yeah, you need to be at the sides. You don't need to be.
Me off on squat. Always on squat when the refs are like basically front referees instead of side referees. I always get so mad.
The referee needs to almost be behind to be able to see, especially with the spotters in there. And the referee's got to get up out of the chair. Like if you're not out of the chair as a side referee, or at least like doing one of these, you're not doing a good job.
Yeah,
I mean, they should have They should have video monitors to be able to look at that stuff too.
So that was like, I mean, that was shocking to everybody. Like nobody expected Anthony to lose to Keenan.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a good thing we need more of in the sport is a little bit of.
It's good because that means we get to see Anthony at nationals.
Okay.
So like,
what about Keenan?
He's not. Nah, he's not going to do it.
Nah. Oh, because it's going to be so hard for Anthony to replicate, or
no? Because like Anthony has to do it because he has so much more in him, and he just didn't have the meet he wanted. Keenan like had the meet he wanted. Like if he does another meet in 4 weeks, he's not going to like improve on that.
Yeah, I mean we all know it wasn't locked. Keenan should not go. Yeah.
Right, he shouldn't have got it. Whatever.
Where does Keenan live? Does he live in the States?
I'm not sure if he still lives in the States. He lived in the States at some point. Now
he has to for a certain amount of time, probably, to maintain.
Right. But I don't know. I mean, what else? Your favorite?
I mean, we talked about Chell's weight cut, Duran's, like.
So your favorite lifter, Gustav. So what he put up 9:10. So when I posted my thing, his wife or fiance, I don't know, like was commenting, oh, like you think he's only gonna add this and that and whatever, and then like he ended up doing less than what I projected him to do. So
you gotta go back.
Oh yeah, what's up about Etienne? So to be honest, Etienne didn't surprise me. Let me check the numbers I projected. For Etienne, I think I literally projected basically.
No, he created a really good moment where it was at the end of the meet. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm loading it."
Okay, this
like that's awesome. Like that's cool. Like he didn't hit it, but it was cool.
So for Etienne, I projected him to hit 340 on squat. He hit 345. I projected him to hit 237.5 on bench. He hit 237.5 on bench. I projected 401.5 deadlift. He hit 401.5 deadlift. So I basically was spot on, except for I was 5 keys on their squat. Just we expected a bunch of these other dudes to have like good performances and break the world record by a few percent, and they didn't. So even though he only broke it by like 6 kilos, that got him 3rd place. So like
half the roster broke the world record.
No, but I'm saying him, what he did, like in terms of his performance, didn't surprise me. It just everyone else fumbled.
Everyone else fumbled. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like, I mean, listen, that's important. The bottom line is when you come in knowing you're not in that position to like, you don't have a top end that's like, let's say top 3. If you can just like put together the best that you can have, you know that other people are going to miss, whether it's because they fumble the bag or because they reach for higher spots. Like people are going to fumble the bag.
And he took home a ton of money.
Yeah, I'm saying
like $17,000.
And yeah, I mean deadlift total and 3rd place. I forget what they paid for 3rd place, but something like that. That's a nice chunk of change, especially I assume
in Lebanon that goes far.
Lebanon salaries are not American salaries.
Yeah, right. Well, think about the difference between like even where I live and where you live. There's a spread, and I'm in a pretty affluent area. There's a spread when I go visit there every summer. I'm like the prices are like 20-30% higher. I can't even imagine what it's like the opposite, like even in not in America.
Yeah, I'm saying like when Agatha wins Sheffield, that's like the yearly salary.
You're right.
In Poland.
That's so fucking funny. All right, so what's next? We got Nats?
Nats. Yeah, so I mean Nats will be interesting now. And let's see, the 93s obviously they're gonna be interesting regardless of whether Russ is there or not. mean, Russ is now he signed up. So you have Russ, you have Keiko, you have Gavin, you have Petrie, you have Will Ball, you have Meech, you have Dominique Fuqua, you have Delaney. Who knows what Delaney's going to do? I have no idea, but I'm curious.
Dance.
Yeah.
He's going to dance.
So
he's going to give unlicensed tags.
So I'm saying that will make the 93s more fun. The 93s will be great. The 93s will be very fun. Now with Joe in the 83s, so now you have Joe Taylor and Jaden Lowe head. I don't think is there any other 83 that's really like. I mean, like Angelo's good, but like maybe he'll do 870. He's not.
I'd be surprised. You think Angelo's going to do Nats?
Yeah, he signed up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so I think the 83s will be more interesting now. The 105s doesn't change anything because there's nobody really battling Anthony in the 105s. It's now him just battling against Keenan Sheffield total. But at least that means he should.
Why? That's interesting. Why would Keenan not show? I mean, Keenan probably is. I mean, you really think he's just not going to show up and just?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Elliot said Atwood wins. I think Joe's going to win. I think.
No, but now Atwood can win. He couldn't win before, but now he can. I don't think it's likely, but he can now.
No, I'll tell you, because let's say Joe didn't have like the day he expected, but not a bad day. Let's say he did like 85, right? Then that would be like, oh, let's see. If Emil bulks to 120, he will hit 1,000 this year. Emil did say he's going to be going up in the near future.
He's still got a couple classes.
Yeah. Wait, 120.
Yeah, he's got 12. He's got 12 to 105, and then another 15. I think we're.
Yeah, Elliot, I agree with you. I think Joe's at 890 to 900 open nets. I think he wins. I'm with you. I think he probably wins with something like 895. I don't know. Taylor 905. We'll see.
No, but that's okay. Again, I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it wasn't before, and now it's more interesting. That's
right.
And that's
It'll be very interesting.
I mean, and we have Jesus. Jesus is back at Nats. Not that it's going to mean anything, but it's going to be fun to see him squat. Hopefully, like 1,000 pounds.
I think the 83s and 93s will both legitimately be like I can't tell you with more than 50%.
Would you come out for the weekend?
I can't. No.
Fuck. You can't work from the fucking.
I'm officially working
in the office on the weekend. What'd you say?
I'm officially working right now.
Oh, what client is this getting billed to?
I don't think I'm going to say that on recorded.
You couldn't come out and like hang out and work from like the Airbnb?
I don't think so. But with Sheffield switching times, I think I'm going to go this year now because now it's November.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. So I'm obviously monitoring this because I have an interest. I'm building basically a business in the space. So, what do we think about that new arena? I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated how they're going to try and do it. I'm fascinated by if people are actually going to go. Like, there are people who are going to go for sure, but like, is it going to go in the clip that we thought?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Like, what do they say? They said like they're 37.5% sold out already.
Yeah, because that's the same number of people. 37.5% of 6,000 is 2,200, which is the same amount of people who went this year. That's why that's a weird number, and I did the math. I'm like, oh.
But wait, are they actually? There's actually 6,000 seats in this arena, or 6,000 that they're
selling?
No,
this arena is bigger than that. This arena is like 14,000. We're doing a half arena setup.
Right. I think they'll probably sell out.
6,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so here was my question. Only about 20,000 people were watching live. So you're telling me like 20% of those people are showing up to the. I mean, based on how everything.
Think about it this way, right? Think about how simple it is if you're in Europe to go. It's like, imagine
that was literally what my next sentence was going to be.
If the Super Bowl cost $100 and was within a 6-hour drive of me,
of course I'd go. Yeah,
of course
right.
I'd go. Like
but that's my question. Are there even that many people that are there 6,000 people that are even interested in Europe?
Yeah, I think there are. Yeah.
I think maybe when it gets closer. Because people are gonna know they're gonna have more flex. People can go the day of in Europe.
Yeah.
I'll probably go. We should go.
I'm thinking about it. I have to decide vacation days wise, but I'm definitely potentially gonna go.
Yeah, it's really not that bad of a flight either.
What you're saying from here?
No, from you especially. Yeah, fuck. That's like nothing.
It's like 7 hours, right?
I think it's 8 hours from me, so subtract 2 hours, 6 hours.
Right, something like that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, oh no, you got to go to Manchester, and then you got to take a train.
Right. The only negative is like me imagining using my vacation days to go to England in the winter. Doesn't really appeal to me.
Yeah, it's not great. I wonder. So I just made a YouTube video. I just posted it. It was just my Sheffield thoughts, and I'm like, I hope everyone's ready. This is what the sport's going to be like for like maybe the next half decade. It's going to be the same thing. It's going to be Nats, Worlds, Sheffield. Unless I mean, obviously I have my ambitions, but like this is what it is. So like hopefully like do people like it? Because this is what it is. Like I don't think there's no more room for SBD Austin in the calendar.
So I'll tell you, my take is that I think with the sport growing in terms of not size but like becoming more competitive in some of these classes, I think if you get good competition at Worlds, good competition at Sheffield, and then like even like get like some good competition at like the regionals like Euros.
Okay.
NAPF is never going to be competitive because NAPF there's not enough countries that have like competitive lifters. But like, if you get that, then I think that's enough for now.
Okay, I mean you would have right. It relies on Euros and NAPF becoming more interesting.
Right, and like listen, Junior Worlds is gonna be interesting. I mean, we're gonna start having more and more juniors that are going to be like open level.
Oh, right. And okay, so that's what you're so that's your case for the current system is that the Sheffield's gonna remain. I mean, I don't think it can get if they sell 6,000 seats, I imagine they keep it in that arena for the foreseeable. They're not moving out of that arena for the next decade. It's gonna be in that arena on that weekend for the next decade. They're just gonna increase ticket prices or
whatever. They'll sell more to me, they'll keep putting more seats. Like they'll try to eventually see if they can fill the whole arena.
So that's that argument is that's gonna that's that, and then Worlds is I don't think anything can happen with Worlds because it's the locations they do it in. It just I don't think there's.
So let's see. Elliot said hypothetical question: if Bornstein loses, how did Jaden Lowe or Atwood do it open Worlds? I think if Atwood wins nationals, I think Atwood wins Worlds. I mean, he's been there a million times. He's not.
Jurins is only.
If Jaden Lowe wins, then that's a little more complicated because he's going to be, let's say, a little bit potentially stronger on paper than the other people, but without any experience. Like, I think if Jaden,
I don't know. I trust the USA coaches. The USA coaches have been
okay.
What last year was there a coaching issue this year? The coaching issue's gone now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the specific things this year.
There's nothing I can think of from this year. The year before, there were all kinds of issues. We were supposed to sweep. And
there's issues a lot. What about Adi? I think Adi. I don't know about it. I would take Taylor.
Damn.
Jaden Open World and Dylan Junior World both go to Sheffield. My prediction. Yeah, neither of them going to Sheffield. They're not. It doesn't matter what Dylan does. They don't send juniors to Sheffield that don't have like recognition or like an American junior is just not going to Sheffield. It's not happening. Even Elliot. Listen, Elliot, if you don't win nationals and then you ball out at like NAPF or Junior Worlds, like you're not going to Sheffield. They're just not going to do it.
Right, because he's an American. Well, they'll do one American.
Not an American junior. They'll take like an American like star. Like they'll take like an established like a Taylor or
Ross.
A Gavin. Like they take the people that they're people. Like they're not just going to take whoever the best junior is.
Yeah, I mean that again. Back to the wild card thing. That's going to be. I mean, it's you know what. I guess now I'm changing my take. Like the wild card thing is just something to talk about. When they pick stupid people to be the wild card, it's just something for people to talk about. Like I don't think it's. I think they're going to keep it that way for that reason.
I'm not going to lie. U.S. juniors are better than European Opens. You know what, low-key, that's an interesting take. Take the U.S. junior team versus the European Open team and see who wins. You know, it's like when you have like a
Oh, like the WNBA
like
versus
a WNBA versus like a men's middle school game. You know, like that would be like a good matchup.
Let's do it.
I mean,
set it up.
I mean, a men's high school would wreck the WNBA.
Wait, okay, so this is EU Open versus no.
U.S. Juniors.
No,
for the men, just men. On the men's side,
men, and it could only be the men. It could be the women.
Yeah, just the men. No, not the women.
All right, 52. We got Bodie Laco at 52.
No.
59. Sorry,
it's not a weight class. Okay, 59. 59. You take what's the name? You could take Laco at 59, or you could take the kid we just posted in the chat, Tyler Morrow. Just did like a 640 total, 59. So he'd be competitive. 66, you take like Austin, I guess. Austin Nikolai or.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because he's competitive in the Open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
70.
He's still a junior? Yeah. Okay,
yeah. 74, you got Elliott.
Yeah.
83 is still Bornstein. No. Bornstein's not. This past year was last year's junior. But you take Jaden Lowe in the 83s. 93s, you take Will Ball.
Yeah.
105, you take 105. Do we have? I'm sure there's a 105 junior. I just don't know who it is.
Yeah. Wait, hold on here. Let's go.
Or you just take one of the other 93 juniors and move them up to 105. Like you take Jordan McKinley or like.
Yeah. Like, oh, here, let's go 105. All years, 2020. Stop it. Ashton Fisher. Yeah, the one did he do the cowboy hat photo shoot? That was ridiculous.
Oh, JJ Falk. He's not a junior anymore, I don't think.
Open, let's go junior. Men, 105. Yeah, Jalen Falk will be the second. He's 21.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you're all right. And you had someone named Joshua Joachim who's up there too. Oh, he did age out though.
Oh no, you know what? No, you put Will Ball at 105, and you take that other kid, that other 93 who just did like 920 also with like the massive pull. Remember? Elliot, who are we talking about?
I don't follow it there. You gotta.
Elliot will tell us. Elliot, who's the 93? Who's the 93 who just totaled like 920 with like a 385 pull or something?
Dimitri Alaya?
Dietrich. I don't know his actual name, but yeah, that kid. So he goes 93. Will Ball goes 105, and then 120. Who's our 120 junior?
No, you're not beating Nonso.
Right. Well, I'm not saying we win every class, but we win or not. Like.
We would. At this point, it's over. It's already over.
Yeah.
How is America as a not have a legit heavyweight?
We take our 120 junior via Dante De Leon.
From the Texas State Penitentiary System.
Dante De Leon.
He's in the orange jumpsuit. He rips it off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm dying.
The post-meet interview, and he shoves Kevin Papa. Kevin's in the pickle.
Yeah. So, and then
that would be very American of us. That would be very so American.
But yeah, we win. Anyway, so that's it. I'm good.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Nothing left to talk about.
Why did we stop doing this? This is so much fun.
Yeah. Rising Tide should be in New York, please. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think it is. He already teased that it was going to be.
Oh, really?
Oh, he said East Coast, which I assume. What is he going to do it in Boston?
Yeah, I know. Totally irrelevant. But we'll talk about it just because somebody told me this recently. But USAPL Nationals in 27 is in New York. First time.
It's probably going to be in Albany, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice venue, though.
It is. I like the venue. I've been there for regional states. It's nice venue.
It's 20 minutes from my gym this year.
I'm going. Oh, I'll see you then.
Yeah, bye. I mean, we'll be the host gym. I thought about sponsoring, but I don't know if I want to give them my
Fine,
money.
so then I'll see you because my wife's doing nationals, so we'll see if parenting. But Yeah.
Kerry, I'm sure Kerry will be there. He's a drive away.
Well, Article 14. I'm saying the question is does he handle
fuck with the rules.
The question is does he handle my wife or do I handle her? Like,
yeah, and then he has the whiteboard and the
right. So we'll see.
I don't know. I think that'll be gone because I heard the Sean Coke thing is going to resolve.
Oh, really? It'll be nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like this. So this is a bit of a morbid story, but it's funny. There's a show I watch called The West Wing, and there's a dictator who's plotting a coup, and like they're like debating whether or not to invade this third world country, and so the dictator like speeds up the coup, and so it's like the coup's over. So like, there's no reason for them to keep having the legal liability of this rule out there. Like they won. The match is over. They won. There's no reason to continue to have this out there. What I've heard is like Powerlifting America wants it gone because it's only a Powerlifting America issue. But the European countries are like, no, this rule doesn't. This rule, we're going to keep this rule because it helps us. It could help us at a future point. So I do imagine it's going to be gone because of the liability.
Right.
So there.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Are you
gonna upload this, or do you want me to have?
I'm not gonna upload it. I don't have patience for any of this stuff anymore.
Okay, post it so we can clip it. Make sure to post it so we can clip it.
Yeah, I'll.
He'll clip it. Yeah.
Okay, he'll get it. Fine. Okay, bye.